I'm Tony Niles, and this is V-Wrestling. Tuesday Night Turbo 16. Main event, First Class versus Takedown. Welcome here to live television here on Turbo 16. The best wrestling action every Tuesday night. We have a great show tonight, folks. A packed house. We have Sheriff interview tonight coming up next. But first, I'd like to explain to you that V-Wrestling will not be airing a Turbo episode for the next 2 weeks. It helps to launch our newest show, Fade to Black, our untelevised house show. More on that later. Look who it is. Finally, we lay eyes on Sheriff. The general manager of V-Wrestling is making his way out here. The fans cheering him on. We were supposed to see him at Tournament of Fists, but Master Key ruined the ceremony. At Tournament of Fists, we were trying to celebrate the history between Sheriff and Michael Parker. But lo and behold, here on Tuesday Night Turbo 16, we're doing it here, tonight, right now. Sheriff, come on over here and grab a headset. Your hat, well, I guess you're ready to go here. Look who it is on the opener of Tuesday Night Turbo 16. It's Sheriff. And he's got a headset. Welcome to the booth.
Hi there, Tony. How you been? Been a long time since I've seen you. What you been doing with yourself?
I've been here at the booth each and every Tuesday night, here calling the best wrestling action in the business. What have you been up to, Sheriff?
Not a whole lot. You know, I've been sitting on my ranch down there in Texas and just had to find more things to do with my time. You know, my prize-winning cattle and everything. You know, they do a good job, you know, holding my interest, but I just need something more.
Sounds like you've been keeping yourself boringly busy, but everybody's dying to know, Sheriff. Why are you here? Why are you back?
Well, Mr. Parker called me up a couple months back and said, you know, he's got this new project going, and he thought that, you know, since I did such a good job holding the law in the old days, that he might be able to use me. So we started talking, and with all the issues you guys have been having with the three King guys, you know, and then this new drug scandal, you know, it's just about time that I came back and showed my face a little bit here.
So basically what I'm hearing here is that President Mr. Parker has hired Sheriff to be a staff enforcer. You're going to lay down the law? Well, what other responsibilities do you have? What else can we expect out of Sheriff here in V-Wrestling?
Well, Miss Parker is giving me the general manager tag, and that kind of gives me the right to make matches for number one. And then, you know, if I see something fit like, you know, levying penalties and suspensions and type things, you know, he's giving me the right to do what I need to make sure that law is handled.
So for those fans out there that don't know the back history between Sheriff and Michael Parker and your previous company endeavors, let's just go ahead and, for the record, have you known Michael Parker very long?
Yeah, me and Mr. Parker, you know, we've been probably together for about 10, 15 years, you know, back in the old days, you know, we just, you know, worked on things together, and we just good at it, you know, we just figured out how to make things work, and, you know, when he decided to call me up and said, hey, I need you, I just said, you know, what do you need? I'm always there for you, no matter what you need, you know, it's always good.
Well, it really seems like Mr. Parker has a right-hand man for the operation here in V-Wrestling. I hope all goes well, but I mean, the fans really want to know, Sheriff, What have you been up to? Come on now, spill the beans, brother.
Not a whole lot, sitting down there on the porch in Texas, throwing back a couple natty lights every now and then. Mainly taking care of my cows. I got a nice little ranch down there. Just like to raise my cows. Every now and then walk a dog, mess with the wife, whatever, put all the good things together, and that's what we kind of come up with.
So V Wrestling has a new general manager that's an enforcer that's going to lay down the law. Do people have to be scared? Like, how rough are you going to be around here? It sounds a little scary.
Yeah, I plan on being a pretty lenient guy, but when people start doing stupid shit, I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna tell them, put them in their place. And if they can't handle that, that's just what it is. These three kings, it's just about dumb the way that they're putting these things and messing with the company. I don't care what they're doing, but it's just not good for the business.
So what I'm hearing here is the new general manager of V Wrestling, this new enforcer in town. It sounds to me like he's not a fan of the Three Kings. Do you dislike the Three Kings entirely?
No, it's not that I don't even like him. I don't even know him. All I know is, when you've got three guys on one and, it's a beatdown, that's not the way this industry is supposed to be going. We're supposed to be taking this to a new level. We're supposed to be taking it to new heights, and when people like that just don't respect the industry and don't respect the law, I'm here to enforce it. I'm here to show these boys, a little bit of Texas, beatdown or whatever it needs taken, or even just put them in their place, Wyatt Earp back in the day, he had, a law. He made his way, Dodge City, whatever, he did it, he did it right. He put it on, and that's the way I'm, no law, no guns, no nothing. I'm bringing it, and that's the way it's going to be.
Well, it sounds like to me that you feel that the Three Kings are bad for business. But what I don't understand is why you have not talked about the drug scandal here in V Wrestling involving Master Key and possible other athletes. What about that?
That's a little bit too much right now. We're still in an investigation, and he just doesn't know why or what he was doing, and I don't believe that one bit. Somebody with that much talent and putting that crap into their body, he knew what he was doing. It's just not right. I don't think he's going to be around. If we can figure out how to get something taken care of, then maybe put in some rehab. What do you think? It's just stupid. So, boys do boy things, but this boy ain't going to, hold this industry in hostage for some stupid shit. I just don't know.
Sheriff, I respect your work. I respect you as apparently my new boss. But I'm sitting here looking at you. I'm dying to ask, what in the world is up with that hat? You got a headset attached to it, a little rig up here for this interview here. You got the dang thing going from...
Boy, you better leave my hat alone. I have this hat specially made just to come down here and sit with you. That way I can come down, have a good time, not be uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm a cowboy. You ever seen a cowboy without his hat? Hell no. We have sex with our boots on and our hat on. That's the way it is.
Whoa. Okay. I'll lay off the hat as long as you don't talk about intercourse with boots and hats any longer. But I must ask, continuing to move forward now away from those horrible images in fans' worldwide heads, what's gonna happen moving forward with Sheriff, the staff at V Wrestling? What is in store next?
Well, me and Mr. Parker, we do one hell of a good... We work together really well. He does the hiring and firing. I do the booking. Basically, he rolls out the dough. I put on the toppings. We make one hell of a wrestling pizza. And I just think, the more we move forward, the more of these products are going to get better. It's just going to be to the point where these people just, they're going to love it, and we're just going to, take it.
Well, Sheriff, I think we've bored the fans long enough with your cattle talk, special hat, boots, all this laying down of the law. Is there anything else in closing here now? So we can get finally to some wrestling action, some fighting here in the ring. Any last statements from General Manager Sheriff?
So now, I'm telling you, Mr. Niles. So, Mr. Parker, Mr. Niles, I'm here, and that's where I'm going to be. Just watch out, everybody in the back, because here comes the sheriff bringing one hell of a wrestling pizza. New law.
I'd like to thank Sheriff for his time coming out here, but first now we have wrestling action finally. We have a Last Stand pay-per-view coming just 1 month away. Stay tuned, folks. Last Stand. This man coming out right here will go on against the world champion, Big Boss Boy at Last Stand. It is the leader of the Three Kings, Hollywood. There is no surprise that Hollywood has been plotting against Big Boss Boy from the very beginning. Hollywood has been the leader, the front runner, the mind games behind the Three Kings and the Big Boss Boy assaults. It all comes to an end. February 28th, 2014 at Last Stand, when we finally get to see the leader of the Three Kings take on Big Boss Boy, the world champion. I'm excited already, and I still have to wait a month like everybody else. But here tonight at Turbo 16 Hollywood, we'll be going up against a V-Wrestling superstar that everybody's familiar with. All the fans love him. It is All-Star. Timmy Price last week, one of the Three Kings members. He almost had Timmy Price, but Timmy Price able to squeeze out the victory at Turbo 15. Let's get this opening match underway. These wrestlers are psyched, ready. The bell has sound. Let's get into this action. These two superstars are familiar with each other. These two superstars, some of the toughest guys in this industry, right here, going toe-to-toe here on the opener. Hollywood with some vicious right punches, followed up with a lefty. Didn't seem to have much effect on the much taller and more athletic, stronger All-Star. Look at that. All-Star, a big knee to the face. He could have broke Hollywood shades. Hollywood continuously refusing to remove his shades. Staff made him, and he listened to those demands for all of one match, and then he put them right back on. Superstars have been injured with shrapnel of glass on slam impacts and punches. Hollywood seems to use it to his advantage. Let's see if those glasses break here tonight. Not quite fair, because this is not an extreme match. You start getting weapons thrown into the square circle, somebody can get hurt. All-Star did not prepare for an extreme match. So it's a hidden advantage that Hollywood continuously takes. A cheap way out. He's been called a scoundrel more times than the biggest scoundrel on the planet. He's weaseled his way through V-Wrestling, manipulating superstars to work with him, all so he can get a shot at the V-Wrestling World Championship at Last Stand. The challenge was delivered. The challenge was accepted. Big Boss Boy wants Hollywood in that squared circle. Enough is enough. Hollywood. The mind games against Big Boss Boy. Look at this. All-Star might have Hollywood here with a one-legged crab. No, Hollywood able to get out of it. Hollywood has dramatically dropped in the rankings lately. Look at he's got All-Star dazed in the corner. Hollywood, the least successful of the Three Kings. So one has to question, does he deserve to be the Three Kings leader? Seeing as he's not even in the Power 5. He's not even ranked in the Power 5. And the other two members are. Hollywood, statistically, the least successful Three King member. Maybe that's why he had to be the leader. He needs two other scoundrels with him to do his dirty deeds. All-Stars putting a stop to it here on Tuesday Night Turbo 16 on the opener. Look at this. All-Star on a roll now. Defending off Hollywood. Body slamming Hollywood. All-Star's on a quick little adrenaline roll here. Let's see if he can keep capitalizing on this. Hollywood whips All-Star into the corner. Oh, look at him. A very aware All-Star countering. All-Star looks a bit fatigued. He also looks like he had Hollywood right where he wanted him. Oh, that vicious neck breaker. Hollywood, look, he's taunting with the Three King. All-Star breaking up what appeared to be an alternate ending attempt. All-Star getting out of it. Look at that! Spinning backhand, rolled up by two elbows. Oh, All-Star grabs the leg, an alternate ending reversal. We got a cover. One. That's it. Hollywood wins here on the opener of Turbo 16, defeating All-Star. All-Star not having the best of luck against Three King members. My memory serves me well. I believe he has now lost to all three of the Three Kings. That does not sit well with the rankings. Gotta give credit where credit is due, though. The Three Kings are the most prolific faction in wrestling right now. They are just dominating. I'd like to bring your attention now to the Golden Slam Awards. We have the nominees coming up on a future Turbo episode. We have a Last Stand pay-per-view, which I have been just irate about. Last Stand, February 28th, 2014. Be there or be square. Now we have Troy Anderson making his way down to the ring. He's scheduled for the next following matchup. Troy Anderson, one half of one of the well-known tag teams in wrestling, the Heavy Hitters. Tonight, he will be at it solo in the ring, and he'll have a tough challenge up ahead of him. Troy Anderson is so fit, so on top of his diet. He's also a personal trainer. We saw these two competitors fight one-on-one in the ring for some brief moment. They both were engaged in a tag team match. I called it then and I call it now. I've been waiting to see these two athletes go head-to-head for quite some time. Who is the better of the two? During the tag match, it appeared Troy Anderson had the advantage. Let's see how all goes tonight on Turbo 16 in a complete 1-versus-1 the situation. Drop zone's a different breed of wrestler. With a strong boxing background. He was a professional boxer before he even came to the squared circle. Previously being a silver glove winner. We gotta tie up Troy Anderson quickly. Applying a lot of wrestling moves. Oh look, drops him with two big right hands right out of the gate. Drops him taking it to the ground. That's rare for him. Something we don't normally see from him. Oh, a suplex early on. A left jab to the back of the head of Troy Anderson. He's going to have to get some offense going on the ground. Look at that European uppercut by the drop zone. Again. To that shoulder blade. Troy Anderson's with a block. Whipping drop zone in the corner now. There you go. There's something drop zone's not going to be too familiar with, is being backed into a corner. He should know how to back somebody into a corner and deliver some vicious blows, but I don't think his defense is well equipped enough for him being cornered against a wrestler. Another suplex. It appears drop zone has an early advantage in this one. Now planting Troy's face to the mat. A big punch to the back. Troy Anderson's not getting up, folks. This does not look good. Huge right hands, and then, oh, look, combinations by drop zone. Troy Anderson was rocked. He somehow stopped the flow of punches. He interrupted it. Back body drop. Tie up now. Look, drop zone's taking it to the ground game, showing that he is learning those wrestling moves with ease. Oh, double axe handle. Drop zone with a tornado suplex. Troy Anderson's dazed, confused. And now, kapow! Dear God, that was ugly. Troy Anderson is out. Drop zone just dominated Troy Anderson. That is not what I expected from a one-on-one match with these two. I really thought Troy Anderson would give drop zone a run for his money. I honestly thought Troy Anderson still drop zone appears to be getting some of his That was a great match, folks. Stay tuned for further information. We have a new show next week, Fade to Black. It will be every Saturday. Yeah, that's right, a new show. But Turbo goes off the air for 2 weeks to help prepare for the new show. But don't worry, Turbo will not go anywhere. It will be back in full effect with just 2 weeks left before the pay-per-view. As you can listen to the booze piling up. Booze unlike you have never heard. Here in V Wrestling, the fans don't like you. You will hear it. Deafening boos from the crowd for Chang, who has yet to win a match in V Wrestling. His single record is a astonishing 0 wins and 9 losses or more. I mean, we lost count at how many times Chang has lost. He's a super fan of Master Key. He was forced in a tag match with Master Key. He ended up missing a flight, causing chaos between Master Key and Chang with missing their scheduled match, which was later postponed and then canceled. So a lot of bad blood between Chang's idol, Master Key. What we found out was Michael Parker was doing a cover-up at Tournament of Fists to ban Master Key from Turbo television. As Mad Maxi makes his way out here to the ring, fans adore him. I quite don't understand why. But here is the other half of the heavy hitter tag team, Mad Maxi. Michael Parker was proven to be showing a cover-up to try to get Master Key off of television in a scare that these performance-enhancing substances, this drug scandal, would hurt the business. Master Key suspended, barged down the ringside, and interrupted Michael Parker and hijacked the Jumbotron, forcing everyone to watch a match in which Master Key won single-handedly against two superstars, and then went on to beat up Chang and put him in the ancient Loch Ness hold. Sorry, excuse me. As this action is underway in the ring, interrupting my train of thought. Look, Chang picked up Mad Maxi. Good grief. For a little guy that doesn't win much, that might have been his move of the year. Move of a career. What am I talking about? The year just started. That might have been the best move Chang's done yet in a V-Wrestling ring. Oh, look at that! I sit corrected as Chang reverses out of the corner to the flying heel kick. He's kicking at Master Key as if he's silver ball. This would be devastating to the career of Mad Maxi if he was to lose to Chang here tonight on Turbo. Look at that bicycle kick. Mad Maxi caught him in midair and just tossed him to the rafters. Haymakers by Mad Maxi. 3 left haymakers. Such an unorthodox punching style out of Mad Maxi. He just hammer punches you with haymakers with a left hand. Chang knocked out onto the floor now. Mad Maxi is a big guy. You don't want to be taking wild, crazy punches from him. Jamming up that arm. Chang with an eye gouge. Another haymaker to the face. You guys better get back into the ring. This is not an extreme match. This is not a no disqualification match. This is a normal win by pinfall or submission match. He needs to stay in the ring. Look, Chang doing some good offense there in the corner. Chang desperately trying to get his first win. Technically, he does have a tag match win, but he was never tagged in. He actually hurt his tag team partner. I don't know what was going on between Master Key and Chang, but during their tag match, it was ridiculous. Oh, look at that! Mad Maxi just showing his submission strength. At Tournament of Fists, I hope you fans watched and know exactly what I'm talking about, as we saw the hidden Turbo match that Michael Parker cut from the live feed, hiding it from all the fans. Master Key demanded everyone see that he defeated 2 men by himself with a shady Chang in his corner trying to disrupt things. The beef between Chang and Master Key is at an all-time high as Mad Maxi up max damage on Chang. Good God. Chang's out. His eyes are rolled back in his head. I don't even have to think about Chang kicking out. Max damage. Just annihilating Chang. Shane might need medical attention. When a man's eyes roll back in his head, that's not good, folks. Can we get some medical out here to get this loser out of here? Chang tried to get up and couldn't and fell back down. We'll keep you updated on Chang's condition, folks. He looks to be injured. Mad Maxi, your winner over Chang at Turbo 6. We also have a new program here, a development program starting, The Factory. Over the next few months, we will have new V-Wrestling superstars. Sarge is picking and choosing and training. We will have a new force to reckon with in the near future here at V-Wrestling. The Factory, Golden Slam Awards, Last Stand. We have the best wrestling action, the best wrestling shows. Stay plugged in as B Nasty makes his way down to the ring. We have an extreme match here now. We do. B Nasty, one of the toughest dudes in V-Wrestling. He's known for his extreme abilities. He is a high-flying superstar. He knows how to hit somebody over the head with a chair, that's for sure. Let's see if we can see some of that here tonight, as we will have an extreme match up next. And his opponent will be none other than Silver Bullet. Crazy match here, folks. Two high-flying superstars going toe-to-toe in an extreme match here at Turbo 6. Stay tuned, folks. We have a great main event coming up. A big battle between First Class and Takedown. The world champion is in the building, folks. You will see him live in action here before the night is up, as this extreme match gets started. Silver Bullet, most notably known for his Hell on Earth performance against Little Devil in what some people are calling the best ladder match ever to graze a ring. Look at those flying, look at those kicks. Roundhouse to the chin. Silver Bullet known more than, oh look at that! Known for more than any other superstar for his kicks. Just devastating. You won't see Silver Bullet punch too often. He's more of a kickster. I don't know if he has a football background or not, but he is quite the kicker. It makes him a bit one-dimensional though, as you see B Nasty able to counter by grabbing his foot, and he rolls it over into one-legged crab, but it's not very successful. Silver Bullet, known a bit more for his submission game than B Nasty is, so B Nasty is a bit one-dimensional with his high-flying, hardcore, extreme attitude. Silver Bullet, the more rounded athlete. He doesn't beat you with a high-flying ground game, he can get you with a ground game submission. Silver Bullet's submission hold, the werewolf sleeper, is quite amazing and quite painful. B Nasty with a big back elbow. Oh, dear God, he just leveled Silver Bullet. Surprised Silver Bullet can stand. His back looks like it needs realigned after that. Good grief, B Nasty's really taking it to Silver Bullet early. It looks like B Nasty has quite the advantage here. B Nasty going on the record saying that he is going to definitely improve upon his in-ring performance, as he saw a disastrous record in 2013 that showed him winning. Oh, look at chair shot to the back of the head. Another chair shot on Silver Bullet. He could hardly get up. Silver Bullet charging B Nasty, trying to get that chair off. B Nasty just planting that chair now in the ring ropes there, in that corner on the turnbuckles. He was not able to use it. It's just sitting there. It could be devastating later. No, it's devastating now, as Silver Bullet used it against B Nasty. This is an extreme match, folks. That's perfectly legal. Silver Bullet, not familiar with extreme matches, but like I said, he has been in a ladder match. Look at this! Werewolf suplex. B Nasty's down. You get a cover, Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet looking like he's planning his next attack or taking a breather. B Nasty gets up and just takes a right hand right to the face of Silver Bullet, followed by a neck breaker. B Nasty with a DDT now. I don't know what Silver Bullet's thinking. He's down and out. Those chair shots must have... B Nasty high flying with a wind up. Boom! He hit it. We got a cover. No way! B Nasty in a huge upset over Silver Bullet in an extreme match here on Tuesday Night Turbo. That wind-up punch off the top rope right after those chair shots were enough to defeat Silver Bullet. This is one heck of a win for B Nasty. An upset here on Turbo. B Nasty called it a change. He will win, and he did tonight. Folks, I can't stress enough how important it is for you to tune in at Last Stand pay-per-view. We have great matches planned. We have Timmy Price versus Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, we have Pretty Ricky versus Scar. Oh yeah, we got a lot of Power 5, top 5 athletes in the world going against each other. Also, the world champion, Big Boss Boy, will defend his title against Hollywood. We could have a new world champion in just a month, and it could be the leader of the Three Kings. What kind of chaos could that start here in B Wrestling? We got a scheduled matchup here now. Captain USA coming down to the ring. Captain USA is just huge. A big fan favorite. Always goes above and beyond for the fans. Military vet. Just everything you really want out of a professional wrestler. That's what Captain USA gives you. He is no pushover, folks. He is the captain. And he makes it happen. Oh, looky here. A Three King member. Ricky scheduled at Last Stand to take on number 2 contender, Scar. Pretty Ricky trying to fight his way back up the ladder. Try to get a chance at that. Can you imagine Pretty Ricky winning at Last Stand, and Hollywood winning at Last Stand, and Timmy Price winning at Last Stand? We would have all 3 of the Three Kings back in the top 3 spots in B Wrestling. Not that again. We'll have to see what happens at Last Stand. Will the Three Kings dominate like they've dominated in all of their tag matches? Dominate the whole league. The whole wrestling roster has been in disarray ever since the forming of the Three Kings. People have been with their backs to the wall, grabbing help as soon as possible. You've seen a lot of tag teams form, a lot of partnering up to try to defend against this Three King faction. guy up. Oh, a super punch right to the face. Drop kick. Captain USA in disarray. Captain USA, power wrestler. If he did have a weakness, it would have to be his endurance. We'd seen him 2 turbos ago, almost passing out due to exhaustion in a ring. He was fighting as hard as he could, giving it his all. And he just simply had to take a break in the midst of fighting. Look at this. Pretty Ricky, known for working his legs. And it's no exception tonight. As Pretty Ricky, the master of the perfect figure four. But don't count out Captain USA. He's got a devastating finish maneuver, the Patriot, that we've seen destroy superstars. Oh, look at the Captain wailing on Pretty Ricky. Just wailing on him until he flips outside. Pretty Ricky looking like a flopping fish. Pretty Ricky almost fell back down. He was so dazed. That's what Captain needs to continue with. He does not want this to go to a ground submission game. He needs to keep the power moves flowing. Keep Pretty Ricky off of his game. Do not allow him to shoot you. Pretty Ricky calls himself the god of submissions. Statistically, Pretty Ricky has the second best loss record out of all of the 3 kings. Timmy Price having just an amazing record. Timmy Price went on a win streak, 10 wins without losing until he lost in the final round at Tournament of Fist to Big Boss Boy. That is why Timmy Price is still the #1 contender. Pretty Ricky is submission, trying to get Captain USA to choke out. Look, Captain's winded. Pretty Ricky lifting him up even. Captain looked like he wanted to keep his back on the mat. Back takedown. Looking that elbow now. Here's the ground game Captain does not want to be a part of. You're in Pretty Ricky's world as soon as your shoulder blades hit the mat. He's got to power. Oh, look at this! You picked the big guy up with that athletic slam. This might be it if he goes for a cover. No, look! He's applying the perfect figure four. Captain, you gotta get to the ropes. You gotta roll it over. No, he taps. The perfect figure four locked on, and it was too much pain for the war vet to handle. Just put that in perspective for a minute. Captain USA is a big, tough war veteran. And Pretty Ricky just made him tap out to the perfect figure four. What's that got to say about the amount of pain that Pretty Ricky is able to put on somebody when they get into a ground game? I've been talking about Tournament of Fists, the final round between Big Boss Boy and Timmy Price. You'll be able to check it out for free now. The final match is here as the pyros go off. We have a world title match, folks. Timmy Price in the final match against Big Boss Boy, a 1 seed versus a 4 seed, but the 3 kings now just beating Big Boss Boy and leaving him for dead in the center of the ring just now. Big Boss Boy was just able to get into the back. Medical attention is checking him out. And we have it now. These fans are pumped and ready for this. I think everyone here is. The ref now showing the title to both competitors. There's the bell, everyone. Here we go. The fight is on. Timmy Price immediately going on to the attack. Big Boss Boy obviously injured from moments ago. The 3 kings beating him down, left him for dead. right before his match. These Three Kings, it seems like they think of everything. They strategize everything. The top 3 in the business, but all those rankings mean for nothing now. Everything is about this match. As Timmy Price cutting Big Boss Boy's face into the canvas. These two are familiar opponents, but for the most part, it's been Timmy Price beating Big Boss Boy down in a 3 versus 1. What's to say they won't come down here again, causing trouble? Big Boss Boy with a big power slam now. I hope Michael Parker can restore some order and keep some security near the entrance to keep the Three Kings out of here. As Timmy Price throws Big Boss Boy into the corner and follows up with some missile kicks. And look at this. Insult to injury, beating Big Boss Boy down in the corner and now showing him the Three Kings symbol. These gang mentalities continuing in V-Wrestling. Oh, look at, he just knocked Big Boss Boy out. He's Daisy. He's Daisy and Confusey. Big Boss Boy doesn't know what year it is. But somehow, some way, able to power a reversal out. Timmy Price, an adrenaline wrestler. Big Boss Boy, a power wrestler. Boss Boy trying to rip Timmy Price's arm right out of its socket. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with Big Boss Boy. Not after they jumped me. Look at that snake eyes in the corner there by Big Boss Boy. Drilling Timmy Price. I don't think... Man, look at that. Timmy Price now dazed and dizzy. But look at this. Able to reverse out of that slam pickup. Three Kings think of everything. Oh, look at that big slam now. Oh, these pay-per-view. Now, symboling for the decline, but they didn't think about how mad Big Boss Boy might have been, but it doesn't matter. He's got him up for the decline. He's got him up. He's got him down. This is it. We got a cover. We got a champion. 2, 3. No! Big Boss Boy kicks out of the decline. Big Boss Boy kicks out of the decline. Timmy Price is doing it again. He's got him up. He's got it down. Nobody's kicked out of the decline. Big Boss Boy gets right back up. They pissed him off so bad. Timmy Price picking him up again for a 3rd decline in a row. He hit his head on the bottom turnbuckle even. Big Boss Boy getting right back up. What the hell? All of these offensive maneuvers by Timmy Price having no effect whatsoever. Big Boss Boy's pissed, power slamming Timmy Price to the canvas now, signaling for none other than the B3 Bomber. We have a cover, we might have a champion. 1. We have a champion, Big Boss Boy. V-Wrestling World Champion. Big Boss Boy defeating Timmy Price in the final round of Tournament of Fists. You hold that title high. You deserve it. 3 decline having no effect on Big Boss Boy. He defeats Timmy Price with the B3. And that is how Big Boss Boy became champion. He will have to defend his world title against Hollywood at Last Stand. But here, right now, the main event, First Class versus Takedown. We got Big Boss Boy, the world champion, with his tag partner, Little Devil. We got Big and Little, and their tag team is First Class. Big Boss Boy earning that giant gold belt buckle. Number 1 in V-Wrestling. Little Devil looks awfully proud to be waltzing down the aisle with a belt that's as big as him. You have to think, though, Little Devil being ranked number 5 in the world right now for that belt right there. He's 5th overall in the power rankings this month. You gotta wonder if Little Devil's trying to maybe get a match with Big Boss Boy in the future. This tag team of Rated R and Daddy D. Takedown. They've been lighting it up lately. Daddy D's been paired with Rated R. A bit of a program of V-Wrestling to help him straighten out. Daddy D's, it seems to be working. They work very well as a tag team, surprisingly, too. Rated R and Daddy D. Takedown, here to square off against First Class here in the main event on Tuesday Night Turbo 16. The bell sounds. The champ is in first. The 4th generation pirate is also in for a takedown. Rated R such a ring vet. He's been on a roll lately. Drunken roll, and now he's on a sobering roll. It seems like Rated R cannot go wrong. Daddy D tossing the champ around and going for some ground game here. Maybe trying to get the champ to tap early. Maybe get him in one of those submission holds he's not familiar with. The champ fights back. Daddy D. In the news lately, everybody in the wrestling industry talking about Daddy D and his stud-to-stud performance. Doing quite great since coming back off that injury at Clash of the Warriors. Big Boss Boy taking it to him though here in the main event on Turbo 16. Big Boss Boy just tossing D like he's nothing. Daddy D with a snapmare that sends the champ into his corner. Does not make the tag. Daddy D whips him right back into the takedown corner. And takedown, working like a true tag team here. In and out, in and out. Working First Class maybe like they haven't been worked before. They're gonna earn their check tonight. The winning team wins handsomely more money than a losing team. There's money on the line, folks. Oh, look at this. Big Boss Boy with a big boot to Daddy D when he wasn't looking. Off guard. Little Devil has not been in the ring yet. Look. A huge body slam by the champ. A B3 beatdown. Oh, look, he's just flexing there on the ropes. Showing off for the fans. It looked like he was going to go for a tag, and he didn't again. Big Boss Boy, now the champion, looked like he's got a little bit of an ego now. He's not making a tag in this tag match. As look, takedown again with, I think that's the 4th tag now. All right, the champ's finally got some sense. He's got the little guy in. Little Devil whipping Daddy D into the corner right away. Tag back, look at this. Some tag work, look at, holy crap. Not seen that yet in V-Wrestling. New maneuvers out of First Class. Innovating the square circle here live on Turbo 16 in the main event. You've seen it here first, folks. Crazy wrestling action. Takedown working that tag team. But Rated R looks like he got beat down by Big Boss Boy early. Looks like he's a little slow now. Big Boss Boy. He still looks like he's in full shape. He doesn't look like he's phased. Just taunting Rated R in the corner now. Teasing fans with a tag, but Little Devil's in. Nice tag work. We got a cover now. LD 1-2. No, Daddy D with the save. Look at the size difference between Daddy D and Little Devil. Level like 4 Daddy D, maybe 5 or 6. Big Boss Boy with a cheap shot to Rated R's eye socket. Little Devil launching Rated R into that bottom turnbuckle now. And working the legs now. Little Devil might be working him for his submission hold. The pitchfork. We got a pin. Daddy D's slow. No, the ref out of position. Not able to get there in time. It may have been a 3 count. Little Devil might have been robbed here on Turbo. Little Devil going top of rope. Look at that. 450 spin. Doing flips off the top rope. You can see some more corkscrew action from Little Devil, but no, a tag is made. Daddy D, that's a big elbow to Little Devil's spine. Followed by a double axe handle. Little Devil can't take many shots like that. He may be fast, he may be quick, he may get to the top rope in the same lightning fashion, but he cannot take big, powerful blows. Daddy D injured. Look, pitchfork time. Daddy D has not felt this move before. He's crawling for the ropes. Can he get there? Can he get to the ropes? He's never been put. Oh, he did. Daddy D able to muscle to the ropes in true wrestling fashion. Daddy D ahead of the pack now. That's a rare thing to see, is the pitchfork being able to power to the ropes. Little Devil making him pay now. Kicking Daddy D down to the floor. This is a bad spot to be. You got both takedown numbers there. Rated R looking a bit injured here, but still able to help his tag partner, Daddy D. Little Devil stretched across that guardrail. Takedown's coming for him. Little Devil's too fast for those old guys. They can't keep up. Look, Little Devil's just sprinting across the ring in true lightning fashion. Big Boss Boy goes to hurt one of those hurt knees and he misses. Daddy D able to get a power punch in. DDT in the corner. The champ is just wailing on Daddy D. I would say the edge to this match. Oh, look at this. Big Boss Boy just taunting Daddy D. It looked as if Takedown had the advantage early on, but it's clearly obvious. The world champ and his tag partner, Little Devil, seems to have the obvious edge here later in the match. They're working better as a tag, in and out, and they do not look fatigued. This newer tag team Takedown has shown a lot of promise, has been successful lately, and they're looking pretty worn out here as we gotta cover. The ref's in position this time. He got it. It's over, folks. First Class defeats Takedown in the main event at Turbo 16. Remember, folks, no Turbo next week or the following week. You will have to get tickets to our house show, Fade to Black. We will return to a normal schedule. Don't you worry, folks. You will have your weekly Turbo again. We're just setting up Fade to Black 2 weeks in a row. You'll have 2 Turbos and this last stand. Good night.